The Isle of Man TT Marshals Association Limited, from here on called the TTMA, welcomes you to this DVD, which will provide you with the minimum level of information you require in order to marshal on the TT course. This DVD is intended as a guide to the conduct and safety of marshals, as well as giving an insight into the various duties you may perform. Please remember that this DVD was filmed at one location and is therefore not representative of the TT course as a whole. You will see, for example, that the demonstration of the rider being black flagged is not the sort of location that would be used during a practice or race, but it is there to show you the procedures. When the concept of the TT races first started, the number of marshals and their training was not very high on the list of priorities, but that was many years ago, and since then things have changed dramatically. Nowadays the emphasis is all about safety, the safety of marshals, spectators and competitors, with risk assessments, health and safety policies, minimum manning, duty of care and training all on the agenda. The TTMA strongly encourage all marshals to attend one of their full-day incident management courses, which are designed to give more in-depth training than is available on this DVD. The course is free to all marshals or prospective marshals. Remember, your own safety is of paramount importance at all times. It is essential when marshalling that you're well prepared for your duties. Remember to include high protection sunblock as well as clothing for bad weather, as conditions may change dramatically quite quickly. Bring a good supply of food and drink, remembering that sessions can run on for longer than you may anticipate. Do not wear shorts or sandals. Wear stout footwear and clothes which offer protection in case you need to deal with a hot motorcycle or indeed a fire. Remember that marshals are not allowed to carry cameras or consume alcohol whilst on duty. Remember your Tetra radio if you're responsible for it. You may also wish to bring a radio to listen to the race commentary. Always wear your high-vis tabard and armband with warrant card whilst on duty. It's a good idea to put these on whilst travelling to your location. You must not remove them until the roads are open. Always plan to arrive at your point prior to road closure, leaving plenty of time to prepare for your duties. Once you're at your marshalling location, make sure you know the whereabouts of all the equipment you may need. Scoop stretcher with headrest, immediate care case, fire extinguisher, brushes and dust, and who has the Tetra radio, as well as the positions of the marshals with flags adjacent to you in both directions, and the location of your helicopter landing site. The fire extinguisher should be inverted and gently shaken to loosen the contents, and check the gauges in the green area. Any problems with any of the equipment, contact your Chief Sector Marshal or Race Control. Once all the marshals are present, the Deputy Sector or Senior Marshal present should allocate duties so that in the event of an incident, everyone can work as a team and you all know what you're doing. If you do not feel confident with what you're being asked to do, you should say so at this time. Before any practice or a race, make sure you clear any debris from your section of the course. But remember to display the necessary yellow warning flags when anyone is on the course, as there may be travelling marshals or other authorised traffic coming round. Ensure prohibited areas are completely clear of people and vehicles, and that the only people in restricted areas are race officials, marshals, police officers in the course of their duty, or other people or vehicles approved by the clerk of the course. And make sure warning signs are visible. Once again, if you have any problems, contact Race Control via Tetra radio. The Deputy Sector or Senior Marshal should contact your Chief Sector Marshal via Tetra radio to inform them that the checklist is complete, that you are fully manned and ready for the practice or start of race.
Governor's approach flag from Governor's approach. Radio check. Over.
Governor's approach flag, reading you loud and clear. Over.
Chief Sector Marshal from Governor's approach. Over.
Governor's approach from Chief Sector Marshal. Go ahead. Over.
Just to let you know, the checks are all made and everybody is in position and we're ready to go. Over.
Thanks for that, Governors. Chief Sector Marshal out.
Once a practice session is underway, marshals should be vigilant and observe each passing machine and rider for any problems that may need reporting to race control. Anything loose on a machine or a machine smoking could signify oil is being lost. This needs to be reported to race control and also to the rest of your sector, who can then observe the machine as it passes their location. Listening to your Tetra radio will keep you informed of what's going on in the rest of your sector. Shortly after this practice session begins, the clerk of the course instructs these marshals to display a red flag. The practice has been stopped due to bad visibility on the mountain. The appropriate flags are displayed and the riders stop at the red flag, where the marshals direct them to a safe holding area until race control gives authority for them to return to the grandstand. During another practice session, a rider has been reported as having a problem, and race control have requested for him to be black flagged. The appropriate flags and blackboard are displayed as the required rider approaches, and the nominated rider stops so his machine can be examined by the travelling marshal. Whilst this is being done, a marshal times the procedure in case there is no problem, and it's safe for the rider to continue, in which case his time will be credited. Halfway through the following evening's practice session, there is an incident. A rider loses control and falls from his machine. The marshal, with a Tetra radio, immediately pushes the orange emergency button on top of the radio. This alerts race control. The marshal requests the necessary flags are displayed and informs race control of the location of the incident, the nature of the emergency, and if air med is required.
Rider off at Governor's approach. Air med required. Over.
Governor's approach from race control. Air med has been scrambled to your location.
The other marshals gather their equipment, but before they move, they let the dust settle to make sure the warning flags have been displayed and that the other riders are slowing down as they approach the incident site. Remember to maintain awareness for your own safety at all times. Once it's safe to proceed, the marshals take their equipment to the incident, making sure that they can be seen by approaching riders. The travelling marshal, having been mobilised by race control, is now at the scene. He's sent to assist the marshals at an incident. The marshals in the vicinity of the incident will monitor the progress on their Tetra radios, maintaining the correct yellow flags to protect the incident site. The green flag is displayed after the site to signify the road is now clear. The rider is attended to by the marshals and the travelling marshal. They work as a team and only use the equipment and procedures that they've been trained to use. Hands-on practical training of all these procedures is available at an incident management course and ensures that everyone knows what to do and the correct way to do it. The casualty is log-rolled onto the scoop stretcher and transported to the nearby helicopter landing site to await the arrival of the Air Med helicopter. Notice that all this is done on a live course, with other riders passing the incident site. Details of the rider's number and, in practice, plate colour, together with its condition, are passed to race control via Tetra during the incident. The bike is removed to a safe position off the course by two marshals. Working together ensures that they don't injure themselves while lifting or moving a bike. They wear gloves to protect themselves from anything hot or sharp. If there is a loss of oil or fluids, this needs to be lightly dusted with the absorbent dust supply. Do not use too much cement. Only put down as much as is necessary to soak up the oil or fluid and then brush it clear. If there is debris on the course, this also needs to be removed. Many parts will be extremely hot and will burn you. Carbon or glass fibre can be razor sharp, so always wear gloves to pick up these pieces. If you do not have gloves, kick or brush them to the side of the road until somebody with gloves can remove them. Keep an extinguisher handy in case it's needed. Remember that all warning flags displayed for an incident must continue to be displayed until all marshals are clear of the course. If you still have a problem with oil or fluids, it may be necessary to display the lack of adhesion flag until the end of the session. Remembering to keep any flags in use displayed until the road's open car has passed. Once the incident is clear and the flags have been withdrawn, inform race control via Tetra.
Race control, just to inform you, all flags are in and the incident is cleared. Over.
Thanks for that, Governor's Approach. Race control out.
Finally, remember to complete an incident report form to pass to your Chief Marshal. Remember, your own safety is of paramount importance at all times. Never enter the course for any reason unless it is safe to do so and the appropriate warning flags are being displayed. For those who are currently registered marshals, we hope this DVD helps you to carry out your duties. For those new to marshalling, we trust it will give you a valuable insight into the role for which you're volunteering.
Yellow flag held stationary. Danger, slow down, no overtaking. Yellow flag waved. Imminent danger, slow down, no overtaking, be prepared to stop. It must be waved continuously in a figure of 8 motion. Riders are subject to yellow flag restrictions until they pass a green flag. Green flag held stationary. After a danger area covered by 1 or more yellow flags, overtaking is prohibited until the marshal post displaying the green flag is passed. Yellow and red striped flag held stationary, lack of adhesion due to oil, debris, leaves. White flag with red diagonal cross. Wet or damp patches is affecting adhesion on this section of the course. Black flag with orange disc held motionless together with blackboard showing competitor's number. Mechanical problems likely to endanger him or others must immediately leave the course. White flag with sun held stationary. Beware of sun dazzle. White flag with V held stationary. Poor visibility due to fog. Red flag waved and to be preceded by 2 waved and 1 stationary yellow flag. Stop racing, pull in. It must be waved continuously in a figure of 8 motion. This flag must only be displayed following a direct instruction from the clerk of the course. Do not put this flag out unless instructed to do so. All flags must be shown to the travelling marshals and all other course vehicles. Flags must be handheld, never stuck in a hedge. Inform race control of any rider who disobeys a flag signal. Inform race control when any flag is displayed and again when it's taken in.